good girl. Will you turn around? She's still getting used to the perch. Here we go. Yeah, this way. There we go.
It's okay.
Hi everybody, my name is Meg Ozbirn. I am one of the animal keepers here at the Big Cat Habitat. I'd like to welcome all of you. Obviously, you are what keeps us alive. You're what keeps us going. So thank you for coming out. We actually opened 3 weeks early this year because money was so tight. So we thought, let's give it a go, see what happens. We designed a new website. I hope all of you have seen it, www.bigcathabitat.org. And that has seemed to bring a lot of attention our way, which is a good thing. Baby. I got Salt out here just to keep you guys busy before you see the big show. But Salt's pretty amazing. She's what we call a macaw, and she's a hybrid macaw. She's a cross between two very special species of bird. Her mother was called a hyacinth macaw, and the hyacinth macaw used to be indigenous to all of South America. Now, the only place you will find a hyacinth macaw is in a very small portion of the rainforest in Brazil. These guys are known as the gentle giants in the wild, and that's because they're just as curious as you or I. It is said that the macaw actually has the IQ of a 3-year-old child. Can you say hello? Hello? Yeah, good girl. Good girl. And her father was a military macaw. Now, the military macaw is indigenous to all of South America, and they're doing just fine, because they're a bit more crafty. The military macaw is a much smaller species of bird as well. So as you can see, Salt's wing here has a bit of a deformity. She also has deformities in her vocal cords as well as her intestines. Reason being is that she was crossed with a very large bird and a very small bird. So chances of her even hatching are rare. There are only 2 species of emerald macaw in the United States today, and lucky for us, we have one of them. She is 50 years old. Yes, I said 50, the age, much better than we do, obviously. They don't seem to show the wrinkles. She's 50 years old, and one of the #1 questions I get about birds is, can they see color? Well, birds can actually see color better than you or I. Reason being is they see ultraviolet colors. So when you look at a rainbow, to our eye, we see the red, the yellow, the greens, and the blues. They actually see the shaded colors in between. Now, another question I get is, how long do they live? The oldest documented bird ever alive was a blue and gold macaw, and he was said to live to the age of 106 years old. I know. That's me. So Salt being 50 years old, she's only halfway through her life. However, the average lifespan of these beautiful birds is about 80 years. So when people ask me, I want to get a bird, what's my first step? I say, get a will. Now let's see. Salt likes to say a number of things. I want to see if I can get her to tell me to roll over. Can you say roll over? Roll over. No. I want you to say roll over. No. How about bark? Well, she's making me look good. Bless her heart. If you've all been over to our petting zoo area, you can see we have a multitude of different animals. I guess locally, we've been known as the Exotic Humane Society. It seems with the economy tanking, so are these beautiful exotic owners. And they have nowhere to take these animals. I'm sure you all saw our large tortoises in the petting zoo. Aren't they great? There's Brandy, Shelly, Midnight, and we also have Junior, Senior, and the Third. We were trying to get creative with the names. All of those tortoises came from private owners. The 2, Randy and Midnight, were actually found in people's backyards. Midnight was found at midnight in one of our local ladies' backyards up the road. She called Kate and said there was a monster in her yard. The unfortunate thing about owning these tortoises is that they've been known to burrow up to 10 feet in length. So they can burrow just about out of any fence you may have in your yard. I know. And all the capuchins, you guys saw all our capuchins, right? Yeah, did Gracie throw food at anybody today? She's our food monkey. She's the red one with the leash on. All of those monkeys came from private owners. And if you notice, most of them don't have any teeth. The reason we tell people to not buy exotics is for that reason exactly. Often they buy them, and because they're afraid of getting bit, they can have their teeth removed. It's a terrible thing because in their main diet, they have to have what's called a monkey biscuit. Well, now in the big cat habitat, part of my feed bill is apple juice. So I can sell all their monkey biscuits to make sure they're getting the proper diet that they need. We have a very strong policy that is, we are a sanctuary for life. When an animal comes to us, it never leaves here. What people forget is even though these are exotic animals, they tend to bond just as your house cat or your house dog do. And it's very important that they find that person they can trust and they'll live a long, healthy life. Saltier has another 50 years, and luckily, Clayton's still pretty young. So by the time he's 80, this will still be his bird. I know. I want to see if he'll bark. Can you give me a roof? Can you give me a roof? No. She's nervous. We're going to be working more on Salt, so hopefully if you guys come back throughout the year, you'll see a little improvement on her speaking on command. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end my bit here because I want to get started with the more exciting part of the show. I'm sure you're all dying to see. Again, I want to thank all of you for coming out to the Big Cat Habitat Gulf Coast Sanctuary. And if you have a great time, make sure to spread the word. If not, just don't say anything. Okay? Thank you very much. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.